everyone, I'm your host, Scarlet Everose, and welcome back to another episode of my podcast series, where we dive into chaos and beauty of Hunter x Hunter. And today's episode might be my favorite yet. Last time we talked about Hisoka and Tompa, two very different men, but today we're talking about two characters who are literally chaos and elegance personified, Hisoka and Chrollo Lucilfer. Before we dive in, no nervous disclaimer this time. I'm getting comfy now. So grab a snack, grab a drink, or just vibe with me. Let's get into it. Okay, real quick, before I get started, I want to apologize to my listeners if you heard my first episode and felt like I sounded nervous or the music was a bit off. I was just getting into the swing of things, trying to find my rhythm, and I used CapCut for editing, which wasn't the best, but I wanted to get it right. I've received some healthy criticism from my family, and after listening to it myself, I've noticed what I can improve. Mind you, I'm still improving, by the way, but I just wanted to apologize if the music was too loud. I really just wanted to get it, done, you guys, and I wasn't rushing or anything, but I don't know why my CapCut, every time I try to do editing, it always bunches up the videos, and I know I really couldn't do it, and I didn't want to redo it again, so I just went along with it. So I just want to say thank you for your patience as I grow into this. I'm still learning, but I promise the quality will be getting better. Alright, now let's dive into today's episode. Who is Chrollo? Chrollo is the leader of the Phantom Troop. He is completely opposite of Hisoka, I'm going to tell you that right now. He is calm, wise, unreadable, and while I'm here, I haven't even checked, so why not? When is Chrollo's birthday? Because I'm so sorry, you guys, did they even say this man has a birthday? Hold on. I'm gonna put birthday. November 15th. Do they say a year? Yeah, okay, so I want to assume that Hisoka is a lot older than Chrollo, because I heard they're probably the same age. Let me see if they ever state that or not. He is 26. Okay, yeah. Wow, Chrollo. Hisoka's. Yeah, he's the oldest out of Chrollo. Yeah, Chrollo's 26. Yep. Oh wait, they do say his birthday. I think they say his birthday. It's so okay. So in the York New City arc, he is 26. All right. Okay, so they say age 26 to 28 currently. So I'm just gonna state this from what I'm reading right now. It's his birthday is November 15, 1973. Hisoka was born 1971. So they're 70s babies, I know that. And he's 5'9", which I never stated with Hisoka. He's 6'2". Yeah. So Chrollo's a very calm character. Very calm. One of his, I never really stated him, and I might state it here. Chrollo has a nen ability where he steals other people's nen abilities. And if you guys don't know what a nen ability is in Hunter x Hunter, think of it as your aura. It's energy. It's energy. And in the story, you have, in the Hunter x Hunter timeline, and universe, in the Hunter x Hunter universe, in the place they're at, there's a thing called Nen, and I might need to, if you guys want me to talk about it, I will talk about it a little bit more, but it's it's an aura thing. It's where you get your most powers is from your energy. Everybody has an energy, and If you guys want me to go into it a little bit more, I will. Probably in the next episode, or I might do a quick check. But you know what? Screw it. While I'm here, I'm gonna read to you what is Nen. So let me put Hunter X Hunter. None explained. There you go. Okay, in Hunter x Hunter, Nen is a technique that allows users to manipulate their own life, energy, or aura to create powerful abilities, and is a fundamental part of the series' power system. What is Nen? Nen is a technique that allows users to control their aura or life energy and uses to perform extraordinary feats. So like basically you can use it either for fighting, helping people, whatever. But the thing that happens in the show is that you cannot choose what kind of Nen. You are already born with it. So yeah. So there's 10 principles of Nen, which is the core Nen principles are 10, T-E-N, shrouding your aura to protect yourself. So if someone were to attack you, you can protect yourself by using 10. And it protects you if someone's fighting you. So let's say, not that I wouldn't mind, but let's say Hisoka's fighting me. Again, I wouldn't mind that. But still, if Hisoka or Chrollo were fighting me, I could use 10, T-E-N, that it's kind of like a protective barrier. It's like a protective shield. I'm protecting myself through my aura, my energy. Now that's 10. Oh my gosh, I need to watch the anime, how they say it. Zenzus. I'm just gonna put Zetzus. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna call it Zeus, but it's Zetzus. Suppressing your aura. So if you're going in the place where you can't show your Nen, you have to use Zetsu, there you go, Zetsu, to suppress your aura so that so other people don't see it or anything like that. Ren, enhancing the amount of aura you produce. So if, let's say, you have the ability, whether you use 10 or Ren, you can protect yourself by enhancing more aura. So if Hisoka were to attack me, for example, or Chrollo were to attack me, I can protect myself because I'm enhancing more of my aura energy. So that's what Ren, R-E-N, means. And Hatsu, creating unique Nen abilities. So, I don't know how to really explain this, but if you guys watching the show, which if you guys do want to see me explain it more, I will, and I will do my homework on it. I don't mind. Is basically in the show, spoilers ahead, there's this teacher that helps Gon and Killua opens their aura, because everyone in the show has aura, probably some more than others, but the ones that are like the best of the best, that's like it's already been there. And one of the teachers named Wing, not Hot Wing, but his name is Wing, helps Killua and Gon get their ability. I'll explain more if you guys want me to explain it, but my whole point of this is that Chrollo, he's considered which I'll explain more if you guys want me to explain more. He's considered a specialist, and a specialist is a very unique type of person that has more than one ability. But the thing that Chrollo does is that he steals other people's aura. So I always used to joke with him in my mind. I would make random jokes about these characters. One of the things I like to refer Chrollo, he's like that mean girl. He's like a total mean girl, but like chill with it. You know what I mean? Like, if he sees you having fun, if he sees something he wants, he'll definitely take it from you. He will use his charm on you. He's a lot, to be honest, he's a lot more unpredictable than Hisoka is. I'll explain that in another episode, but that's what Chrollo is. If he sees you having fun and he likes your ability, run, because he will steal it. And if a specialist of a type of ability steals in the way Chrollo does, you cannot have Nen anymore. That's the thing about Nen. You cannot enhance Nen after that. So he likes to steal your abilities if he finds you interesting. He will take it from you, and there's no take backs or anything. So anyway, going back to Chrollo here in the fight, is that a lot of people have waited years. Mind you, I got into the show just last year, but imagine people from the 90s to the time, I'm so flippin' jealous, but I'm just gonna say it like this, to the time the remake came out in 2011, imagine waiting that long until finally you get to finally see two iconic anime characters in history. I would mind you if I say literally beat the shit out of each other, and it's in one of the best way, fun way I've ever seen. And if you guys want to know, I clearly rooted for Hisoka, obviously, but Chrollo was pretty good too. And if you guys want me to explain more of the fight, I will probably in the next episode. You guys let me know. Comment and like if you guys want me to talk more about the fight, because it is good. It is really good. So, alright. Okay. Alright, yeah, the fight was amazing. It's totally worth it, which I'm not gonna try to spoil much, even though I am gonna say this is a spoiler alert podcast, because I will say everything and everything. If you guys do not want to be spoiled, please click off the video, because I do not want to spoil it for you if you guys haven't seen the show. But it is good. In my personal opinion, this is one of my most favorite shows of all the shows I've seen. It is so good. Now, let's talk about red flags. Not one, not two, just vibes and violence. So Hisoka's flamboyant chaos with Chrollo's calm and controlled way. They're both cold in their own way, but one wears it like a performance and the other one is philosophical. Both of them are manipulative, that is true. Hisoka's theatrical and ego-driven, Chrollo's strategic and ideologically detached. Now, if these two characters, whether one simps more than the other, these two, okay, so what I mean that Hisoka is more performative and ego-driven is that he believes he's the best fighter. He doesn't believe he's the worst. He believes he's the greatest. Greater than Chrollo until Chrollo gives him a rude wake-up call. That's all I'm gonna say. But versus Chrollo, he doesn't care about being better. You know what I mean? He already knows that too, but he doesn't care like Hisoka does. He does not care because he's not driven to be like Hisoka. Hisoka is more of the, he loves the attention. He loves it. Chrollo doesn't really care about it so much. He really doesn't. And that's what makes both of these characters very interesting to analyze. And me loving psychology, that is one of the greatest things I love learning about people's minds, including men's. I don't know why. It's just interesting. Alright, attraction and power. Let's be real. People simp over these two. I'm one of them. Hard. Why? Well, for one, Hisoka is seductive. He's a thrill seeker, and he's unpredictable. Not so much Chrollo, but I'm gonna say that Chrollo's intelligent, mysterious, and powerful. And it's also given I can fix him in different fonts. Now, as an anime fan, I wouldn't go out of my way. If I'm being real with you guys, I would not go out of my way to search for a man like Hisoka or like Chrollo or anybody that display these extremely large or small red flags, because these men are not there to love you unconditionally. They're here to hurt you. They're here to take anything from you, use you, and not what you call it, but whatever they think they see you in the moment, they will take it from you. And that's why you gotta be very careful. And what does that say about us? That we should resist, no matter how hot these, even though Hisoka's fine, Chrollo's fine too, but both of these men looks can be very deceiving, you guys, and that's why you gotta be very careful. No matter, it's okay to simp for them in fictional, because for one, it's fiction. But if you try to imply that in real life, that's not good. That's not good. No matter how hot they are, remember that these men take off the beauty of it. They have no soul. They have no heart. Maybe they do, and maybe I will say this as well. Nobody turns bad because they want to. Nobody turns bad. It's society that does that. And unless you're born in a different way, then have at it. But what does it say about us? That we like danger? We don't care, but we should be very careful, you guys. I'm being serious. Just because these type of guys are hot does not mean they're okay for us. Just wanting to put that out there. I know it's easier said than done, but let's just be real. These two men doesn't care about anybody or anyone unless it's themselves, period. Look, it's fun to simp for characters, but it's also fun to use them to reflect. Alright, so as I was saying before, the red flags in relationships, you guys, I'm going to try to speak as carefully as I can and light as I can. Okay, so Hisoka, I'm going to use these two men as metaphor. Hisoka is the type of people who drain your energy because it's fun for them. So, for example, if there's someone, doesn't matter man, woman, doesn't matter who, likes seeing you break down because they think it's fun, that's a huge red flag, you guys. That's not good for your soul. That's not good for your mental health. Even though they may be beautiful, handsome, whatever. Even people that are not conventionally attractive have some charisma that they will get away with it. But if I'm being truly honest, everyone's beautiful, but I'm just talking about how society is so messed up on this, that if someone were to be unattractive, everybody gets on the hate train very quickly and they don't get away with it, versus a person that has done horrible things to someone else gets away with it because these people are attracted to beauty. They don't remember, not trying to put this, but you know, the devil was once a beautiful angel. God kicked Lucifer out of heaven, and he was considered the most beautiful angel. Anybody that's not good and they don't have good intentions will disguise themselves as something you probably always dreamed of, but it's once you're under their claws that they won't let you go until a Hisoka or a Chrollo, but I'm gonna go to Hisoka first. Okay, look, even though I may simp for this man, I may find the most sexiest character because of his voice and his everything about him is just so interesting. I'm not ashamed to admit that. But would I go out of my way to find a person like Hisoka? Hell to the no, you guys. Look, I may simp for him, and he may look like Syndrome from The Incredibles, but I will not find a man like that. No matter, even though I may say that now, but even though that someone's fine, they're bad. They're bad, but they make it look so good, and that's the problem, that a lot of people don't address it, but it's the truth. If you have bad intentions but you're beautiful, you get away with it. When people say, but personality matters, yes, but I'm calling bullshit on the people that say, but personality is the only thing. Yes and no. Yes, because that's a beautiful side of it. That's beautiful. You want to learn about the person. But let's be real. There are people that have a hard time. Everybody has a hard time, but some people have it worse than others. So when people, want to hurt you because they find fun in it or because they're jealous of you, those people that you should highly stay away from. Highly, even though it's the hardest thing, but please don't stay just because someone is attractive, if I'm being for real. Now, Chrollo equals people who detach from emotions but always seem to be in control. Now, not to call myself out here, but I have this thing where I fascinate with someone sometimes, and it sometimes it's not always in a good way. Just really depends on how the person is, because I can find you attractive, and then again I'm working on it. I'm holding myself accountable to this, and then something happens or they turn more human. My attraction towards the person or something can switch very, very quickly, and that's what I'm trying to work. But please, people, if you find a Chrollo, a Hisoka, or even a Tompa, for all I care, just be careful with these people. You don't know what they're gonna do, and most importantly, you guys, if I can speak from honest truth, from what I'm learning is, even though some people do not want to because it's the most scariest, hell, I don't like being vulnerable, but it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay not to be okay, you guys. But it's super important that to not just love yourself because you want someone to love you. No. Love yourself because you, your own self, you deal with yourself every day more than people deal with you. But just be very careful on who you choose, because to be honest, your confidence doesn't need to be seeked from validation. You need to find that strength, even though it's the hardest, especially if you're a person like me with the kindest heart. It is super difficult to say no to someone. But people take advantage every single day, unfortunately. Some people are like that, not all, but some people are like that. I'm gonna take a quote from one of my favorite Marvel characters, Loki. Not everyone's bad, but not everyone's good. So just be very careful with you guys. And if I have to be brutally honest, if you find confidence within yourself first, you don't these type of Hisokas, Chrollos, Tompas, they will try, but you know damn well that you deserve the best of the best, so don't settle for less. Like, I'm being serious. I know that's easier said than done. I know there are some people that are digging their claws in you and you don't even know it. So just value yourself first. If you don't want to be in a relationship, you don't have to. Just because you see your friends doing it, or you see your parents telling you that, oh, when are you going to get married, or when you're going to have kids, screw that. Focus on your dreams. Focus on your goals. Make yourself happy first. It's not a huge deal, okay? It's not a huge deal. Just listen to some music, look in yourself in the mirror, and at least try one time to just say, you know what? Hell with it. I'm sexy, I'm beautiful, I'm handsome, I'm whatever. My personal validation should come from me, not from anyone else. Because these people, whether they like me or not, I don't care about that. I deserve to be loved, and I'm going to love myself first. I don't need someone to tell me I'm handsome, I'm gorgeous. I need to tell myself that, because like I said before, you guys, you deal with yourself more often than you know. And I'm just putting it out there. And with all love, you guys are amazing. You guys are wonderful. Keep on going and find yourself. Find that, and I'm not shoving religion here or anything, but have faith, whether you believe in God or spirituality or anything you believe in, as long as it's good, positive energy. Like, for example, with me, I believe in God, but I'm not gonna shove it down your guys' throats or anything. But seek the happiness within, because I may simp for Hisoka, and I truly do, but these are for entertainment purposes. I would never ever find a man like Hisoka out there. Are you kidding me? Hell no. I'm well aware how he is, and even though he's damn sexy, I know what he is, and I would never allow, he had both Chrollo and Hisoka are not even marriage material. They're not. They might be for a good time, but nothing else. Because I know damn well, if I were to give Hisoka a chance, I know damn well what he's gonna do, and he's not gonna treat me with love. He's gonna do a lot of things, and that's not good, you guys. That's not good. Even though I'm saying it from my heart, be very careful. There's one thing to go with fictional, and there's one thing to put that within your real life. So just be very careful. It's totally fine to simp after these men. Just be very careful on how you present it in your personal life. Just be very careful, because not everything fictional should be a part of the way you perceive people. Just be very careful with that. So yeah, Chrollo and Hisoka, two icons, two menaces, and honestly, two mirrors for a lot of things we see in real life. Thanks for tuning in. This episode was a wild one, and I loved every second. Don't forget to check out the teaser trailer if you haven't. New episodes drop every Sunday, and you can find me on Spotify and YouTube as Scarlet Everose. Take care, protect your peace, and remember, even if they're fine, don't ignore the red flags. Love you guys. Bye.